we're back again, and I want to show you how to make my favourite weekend pancakes. These are the pancakes that we make for our family every Sunday morning, and they go down a treat, okay? So we'll start off, I use the Nutribullet, I find it fabulous, and we're going to start off by putting some milk. So I'm going to use 350 mils of milk, and I have it measured out here. Today I'm using oat milk because we wouldn't use a lot of dairy in our family. So the oat milk is lovely, but you could use oat milk, coconut milk, soya milk, regular milk, whatever suits you. And the next ingredient is 2 eggs. So I have 2 eggs here. Again, if you had an intolerance to egg, you could use a mashed banana. Just get a banana or mash it up, or some chia seeds with a little bit of water. Now, the next ingredient is tahini. So I'm going to put 1 tablespoon of tahini into it. You'll get this in your local supermarket or all the ingredients supermarket or your health shop. So a tablespoon of tahini here. Tahini is crushed sesame seeds, and it's a very good source of calcium. So again, for any little fussy eating kids, which I have myself, you would actually be able to put the tahini in and they wouldn't even notice it. The next nutritious ingredient, which is really has lots of nutrition benefits in it, is the buckwheat flour. So I'm going to add that now into the Nutribullet. So again, it's just to pop it in here. Put it in here, and I'm putting the buckwheat, and I'm also going to use spelt. Again, spelt, I just like using spelt because it's easier on the digestive system, lots of B vitamins, and it's just very gentle. And a lot of the time, if people are feeling a little bit stressed or busy, and if their tummies come at them, it's nice to have something that'll help ease the digestion. So spelt. So I put in 50 grams of the white spelt, and I put in 100 grams of the buckwheat. So we have all of this in here now. The next ingredient we'll add is chia seeds. Again, more protein here, but also omega-3s, really healthy, okay? Omega-3s, calcium, good for reducing cholesterol, a great one. Now, just to add taste and flavour to it, I'm going to add a teaspoon of honey. So we have a teaspoon of honey. I added a tablespoon of the chia seeds, but now it's a teaspoon of the honey. We'll just get that in here. Okay, perfect. That's fine. The honey, and any honey will do. And then I'm putting in some salt, but I know how to measure this out. So it's about a teaspoon of salt, and again, that'll add flavour to it. Now, I mentioned earlier, I have a little boy who's quite a fussy eater, so to hide some fruit and vegetables, I'm going to put in some strawberries, and strawberries are very rich in vitamin C. In fact, there's more vitamin C in strawberries than there is in an orange, and it's great to have strawberries. I use fresh strawberries during the summer, but winter time or other times I use the frozen strawberries. So you can add them if you want, but then again you mightn't need to. So I just leave it for a minute because I need to blend this up and to make space for everything. I'm just going to blend it up now in my Nutribullet. So I've made room now, so I'm going to add in the strawberries and blend it up again, and we'll be ready to put it on the frying pan. So now we have the mixture all mixed up. If you leave it sit for a little while, the chia seeds will expand and the mixture will become thicker, so you might need to add a little bit of milk to thin it down again. So I've put a tablespoon of coconut oil, which is better at higher temperatures, rather than using olive oil, so the coconut oil would be more stable. So I put that onto my pan, a tablespoon, and now I'm going to pop out the pancake, just like that. I'm going to wait a few minutes until bubbles start appearing here, and then I'm going to turn it over, and then we'll have a lovely pancake. Now, as you can see, about a minute or two later, bubbles are starting to appear at the top, so it's ready to turn over. So just like that, lovely. So here you go, a lovely simple pancake, nutritious healthy pancake. I'm going to add some strawberries to it. Full of antioxidants and vitamin C, very nutritious. And I'm going to open this in a minute and put some soya yogurt with it. It'll be beautiful. Another favourite of mine is fresh lemon juice, again rich in vitamin C, and some xylitol. Xylitol is a natural sweetener, so it would be okay to use. So a little bit of that, or else you could use maple syrup, or some berries or some homemade Nutella. So simple weekend pancakes made in minutes. Hope you enjoy.